Okay, so welcome again to 3 Ways to Monetize Your Talent with Bazi. My name is Mindy Yong. So I will be your instructor for tonight. And what we are teaching today is very similar to what we've been teaching in our Joey Yap Academy as well. So as I said earlier, as you can see, we have students or people who are logging in from all around the world. Yeah, so good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Hopefully, the first month of the rabbit year has been treating you well. Although I've been telling a lot of my clients, and even today I was telling one of my friends, that this particular month, February, because last year is the year of the tiger, correct? Yeah, you guys know that last year is the year of the tiger. And by right, the tiger is supposed to vacate the throne to pass it to the next in line, which is the rabbit, correct? But during the transition, which is supposed to be in February, you notice that it's still a tiger month. Yeah, it's still a tiger month. So therefore, the tiger is still staying, not vacating. And then the rabbit already came in. So some of you, as some of my clients feel it, everything is up in the air. Yeah, not everything is like neither here nor there. You got news from somewhere and then suddenly it's not. And then suddenly you got this job and then it's not. You got this award, suddenly it's not. All these things, is happening right now. And it's all this energetical movement, that's happening. So in case you're feeling it yourself or you're feeling a bit out of sorts, just give it a few more days, just a few more days. Now, today is the, let me see, February 24th. Okay, we're going to change it to the new monsoon in the early March. And officially, the tiger will vacate, once and for all, like, hey, thanks, bye. And we will be welcoming our very, very furry and cute rabbit. Okay. February has been tough, it's a general feeling, and for me it's very important for people to actually know this, because this is the whole idea of doing Chinese metaphysics or being involved in Chinese metaphysics. Because you see, when you are aware of things that is happening, or if you are aware of some energetical disturbance that is going to happen in a particular time frame, you notice that you will be more calm, you will not panic as how you did before, or at least I know I did, or you make better decisions, and you won't make any rash decisions based on just the energetical movement of one particular month. So this is why Chinese metaphysics is so important, because moving forward, this is the small transition, from 2023, from a tiger going to a rabbit. Okay, but we are also moving into a much bigger transition. In Chinese metaphysics, there is a 20-year time frame, a timeline, where the whole energetical theme, if I'm just simplifying it, of the next 20 years is going to change. So 2023 is very pivotal because it's the last year of what we call period 8, and we are going to be moving officially into period 9. So all of you see all these things happening, things ending, things beginning, things are changing. As I said earlier, the way career works is going to change thanks to the pandemic, yes, but also because of this period and energetical change, the whole workforce and how we see career and how we work is going to change. That's why this topic is very important. We need to know our talents, and we need to learn how to monetize our talents, because this is the safest way to go. So I'm going to be sharing this with you today. Okay, so let me just take let me see, where's my slides? Okay, I also need my chat box so that I can see you guys. So as you can see, there's a chat box here. Feel free to type anything, interact with people. So those of you who were in my classes or webinar, I encourage this. Everyone, please talk to everyone. Everyone share with everyone. Everyone can say anything. It's a free world. And even if you have questions, feel free to type it in there. If it's relevant, I'll answer you on the spot. But if it's a bit out of topic, I may or may not answer you. So sometimes I might miss it as well. So don't get upset if I don't answer you immediately. All right. Okay. Then let's move on. Now I lost where is my slide? Okay, I kind of lost my slide. Just give me a moment. Okay, found it. All right, now I can start. So first things first, in case you don't know who I am, because this session has been blasted everywhere, everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, my Telegram, and shared to a lot of people. So I know some of you here came in out of curiosity. You may not know what Chinese metaphysics is. You may or may not know. Yeah. Some of you here are seasoned practitioners. Yeah, I recognize some of your names, of course. And some of you here are total newbies. So don't worry, anything that I'm sharing with you today is very simple and very easy to learn. Yeah, I guarantee you by the end of the 2-hour session today, yeah, you have something that you definitely can use. Yeah, and maybe even some of your long time questions, yeah, answered. Okay, so again, my name is Mindy Yong. I'm a consultant, coach, and instructor with the Joey Yap Group. Yeah, I've been doing Chinese metaphysics for, let me see how long. Yeah, about 12 years. Actually, I've been doing it longer than that. But you're at the time where you're just read a bit of books and then you throw it away, read another book and then throw it away. And then my mom is so interested in Chinese any form of metaphysics, actually. I used to share that my first book or my first taste of any form of astrology is my mom's Linda Goodman books. Yeah, so she has them there religiously on the shelf, and I like to read when I was younger. So I'll be like, what is this? And I just pick it up and I just read. So of course, I read periodically, but never thought that I would end up doing this. Yeah. So of course, prior to that, I was actually an SAP consultant with one of the big 4 consulting firms. Yeah. So I have 21 experience in international SAP project implementations. So I actually bring a lot of my consulting experience into Chinese metaphysics because I used to do this for businesses, companies, but now I am our systems, and now I am using the exact same methodology on people. Yeah, so I find that it gives me a lot of satisfaction, and also, I guess I'm just going with the flow. Yeah, so of course, most people who pick up Chinese metaphysics, I would say at least about 70% of people who pick up Chinese metaphysics, yeah, is because they experience some sort of downfall, some sort of grief, some sort of unhappiness in their life, which they couldn't get an answer to. So that happened to me also 12 years ago, where just to quickly share with you, I'm very bad with my money. And even until today, I'm very bad with my money. It's just that today I get other people to do it for me because I'm aware of it. Yeah. The whole idea here is that for you to be aware is to take good actions or to take some sort of action. Either I need to learn it or I need to get someone to do it. So unfortunately, 12 years ago, I entrusted my huge amount of money at that time, saved from my IT work. Yeah, I entrusted someone to invest. That's why you see I don't talk about investment. Yeah, maybe someday I would. I haven't got. I don't know if I have gotten over it yet. But I don't necessarily like to talk about it that much. Yeah, because I entrusted someone to manage the investment, and the investment landed me with my bank account being zero. Not just zero, yeah, it's negative. Was it 6-figure or 5-figure? Negative, almost 6-figure lah, almost 6-figure. Yeah, about 6-figure, yes, negative 6-figure. Yeah, so it's not like your bank. I mean, it's bad enough that your bank account is zero. Yeah, but to have that amount of debt overnight, it shocked me. Yeah, totally. For a decision that I didn't make, but the decision was I entrusted someone, yeah, to actually do it for me. Yeah, so I trusted someone that's not so good at doing it to do it for me. Yeah, so that was the reason why I picked up Chinese metaphysics, because my best friend was very worried that I was like being very zombie. No response at all. No response. Like if she say anything to me, right, there's no happiness, there's no sadness, there's nothing. Yeah, she got so worried that she dragged me to a Joey Yap event, and somehow something just clicked, and I haven't stopped since. Yeah, so today I'm actually an instructor, much to my best friend's surprise. Yeah, actually, my family's surprise as well. Yeah, I'm now an instructor, teaching and coaching people every day on how to better their lives, how to make better decisions, and God forbid, never ever repeat your mistakes ever again. Yeah, so from why I brought up that whole big story is I am very grateful that I had skill sets at that point in time, because you see, when you are in this sort of circumstances, or in this sort of situation, you need a lot of fast money or money coming in somewhere in order to cover some of these are the consequences of our bad mistakes in the past. But how can we do that fast? I wasn't going back to investment at that point in time, of course. So the fastest way that I can make money is through my skill set. My skill sets here, how to monetize or how to sell my talents, whatever talent that may be, because this is one of the fastest way for you to make money. All right. Okay, so I'm also a creator of 2 signature programs, Human Synastry, where I pay tribute to the people who helped me get out of that situation before. People like my best friend, my ex-boss, people who, were so concerned and concerned enough to actually take charge of certain things where I was like zone out, totally. And I had people helping me like, okay, you pay this first, you pay that first. I had a good boss who's like that. I also have another fantastic ex-boss who made sure I kept being employed, or kept having some form of work so that I can actually do this. So all these things are all my courses or all my class, it all revolves around this. It all revolves around what happened to me in the past and how I could actually bounce back fast enough. Just to let you know, I settled the debt. And I, of course, I settled the debt, and I moved on from there within 1.5 years. 1.5 years, I managed to settle that debt. So how do I do that? This partially is, of course, in my Realignment course, the other half also in my Human Synastry course. But most importantly, today I'm sharing the important part, which is this one, your talents and how you can identify it to move forward, in life, and not to be a victim of circumstances ever again. All right. Okay, let's move on. Oh yes, I will always forget this. This is my Facebook Facebook QR code. So please follow me on my Facebook page. Please share it with your friends. Please get people to follow me, because now my very beloved colleague is chasing up, and we are having this friendly competition all the time. Where now I'm like, trying to run further because he's chasing me already. And then when I run faster, he will chase me again. So it's a very healthy competition that we try to see who can influence more people in Chinese metaphysics. And it's also our personal satisfaction that we get to help, or in some way, help in some way, other people who may be going through the same thing, or to avoid going through the same thing. All right. Hey, there. Okay. So this is my Telegram channel. Whatever that is in Facebook, I repost on my Telegram. In case Mark Zuckerberg acts up again and changes his algorithm again. So I have a Telegram here. Sometimes I share dates and times ad hoc, also on my Telegram. I think that's the fastest way to do it. Okay. All right. So while you do that, what I need from you today, I also need this. I need a Bazi chart from you. This is called a Bazi chart. All right. So there's a QR code here for you to quickly scan and plug in your details. All right. So the sign up here is free. So just do a quick registration if you're not already registered. So just put in your name, your gender, your year of birth, month of birth, day of birth. If you don't know your hour, it's fine. For today's session, this is not very important. Okay, not so important. So if you don't know your time of birth, just tick on time of birth unknown. Okay. All right. Now let's move on. Okay, so while you're doing that, of course, at the end of today, I'm promoting my Realignment course. It's very, very integrated. It's a 4-tool integrated system where this is very internal. You notice that a lot of solutions or a lot of courses out there, are very focused on the external, meaning like how do I fix my house feng shui? Okay, why do you fix your house feng shui? You just want more money or you want opportunities, correct? So of course, other things will be like, oh, my wealth, my investment, how to get more of this, how to get more of that. Everything is more, and more, which is not a wrong thing, yeah? There's plenty of people out there doing that. So if you are looking for like more now, today, you might want to look at their program. Yeah, and I'm saying this very sincerely and honestly because in my realign, it's the internal aspect. Because from me, I had more at some point in time. Yeah, when I graduated, started my consulting job. Yeah, started my consulting job for if I don't quit, I guess this will be my 23rd year already doing IT or doing consulting, freelance for 16 years. I believe at some point before my downfall, I did have more. And for me to have that fall, yeah, was a wake-up call actually, because I realized that, okay, there were some things about me that I needed to change, some things that I need to be more aware of, and I needed to make better decisions in my life and have to take charge, yeah, take charge more than before. Yeah, so sometimes more is not the problem. Yeah, sometimes more is really not the problem. The problem is I knew that if I didn't change all these aspects about me and I just continued doing things, I believe that, yeah, I could gradually, slowly get back to where I was before. Doesn't matter how long the time. But I knew that if I didn't change anything about myself, right, it's going to go again. Because in Chinese metaphysics, the whole law is that every 10 years, between 10 to 12 years, yeah, you will hit that one point where it will hit your cash flow again. Every 12 years is like that. So every 12 years, we either get smarter or we get more disillusioned or we get more oblivious, correct? So if I didn't change those aspects of myself, it's going to go again. And that was the one thing that I fear so much, that I spend so much time analyzing how am I going to make sure that this doesn't happen ever again. So I took the time to forget about external or adding external things for a while. Yeah, I know it's there. It doesn't mean that I quit my job or anything. I know my job is there. I'm still doing my work. Yeah, but I didn't keep just triggering things here, trigger there, trigger money everywhere. That sort of feeling. I'm just going to trigger money everywhere. If I knew that even if I triggered it, if I didn't change my internal aspect, it will all go again. So I spent this time to fix the internal aspect. What was wrong with the way I was managing the money, my view of money, or is it my plans, or what was it? Yeah, so that's why in Realign, I focus a lot on this because it can be seen from the chart. The chart can already tell you upfront what your problem is. So it's a very internal program. It's quite painful also if you're not used to having someone, shove it right in your face and, tell you in your face for once and for all, yeah, where you are doing wrong and what you are doing wrong. It's not easy, yeah. So that's why I say upfront that I only work with certain type of people who really want to see a permanent change in their life. Then Realign program will be suitable for you. All right. Okay. So moving forward, today's session is very similar to the class. Of course, it's only one aspect today, one tiny little aspect today. Of course, if you like how I'm teaching it and you think that you learn it and you think you learn it easily and you think that this will benefit you for a long time to come, yeah, then you might want to consider the course. All right. So I will share this later on. I'm just giving you an idea, yeah, so that you know what we're doing today is very similar to what the course actually provides. All right. All right. Okay. So today all about talent, yeah. All about talent. So talent here is to do something well. Yeah, it's actually to bring out something that you are already doing well today, and we're just going to make money from it. So the moment I said talent, yeah, I do have some friends when I said that I'm going to talk about this topic, and then my one of my friends said, I don't have any talent. Yeah, so I believe some of you feel that way as well. Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, I don't think I have any talent. Everyone has a talent. Okay, it's just a matter of how you're going to use it and how you're going to bring it up. Okay, so why do we want to monetize this talent? Why we want to do this? Yeah. Okay, of course, first of all, I just gave you the brief overview of why it's important. That means if you need income, yeah, or fast income or extra income. Why not do something that you're already good at? It's the fastest way to actually make money. Yeah, to take something that you already know and make the best out of it. Because even in our consults, yeah, I do have a lot of people coming to me and say, I want to have a side gig. Yeah, I want to have something on the side, but I have no clue what I want to do. Then I immediately ask them, yeah, before I look at the chart, I say, what are you good at? Yeah, what do you like to do? What's your favorite thing that you do? That is the fastest thing to actually monetize, yeah, no matter what it is. So of course, today you're going to find out yours, yeah, and then we're going to see how we're going to monetize that. All right. So 3 good reasons to monetize is earn income from what you're already good at. Yeah. Second of all, freedom of time to pursue your passion and your dreams. Okay. Because when you start monetizing your talent, yeah, you will be your own boss. I think that's what a lot of people want. Yeah. I think, okay, this one, I'm going to spend a bit of time explaining this part, yeah, because it's very ironic. Today, the whole day was a bit weird for me. It's not weird, weird in a good way, yeah, because everywhere I went, from going out till lunch, yeah, to the people that I somehow happen to be sitting beside or in front of, were talking about either employment, yeah, talking about their staff, talking about the workforce, yeah, so many things. Okay, so first of all, just to give you an idea, the work environment, unless you're in retail, okay, so 60%, I can only say about 30%, yeah, 30% right now, 30% of the people right now, yeah, can already monetize their talent because you notice that they already can work remotely. Yeah, first things first, they can already work remotely. They don't need someone to constantly monitor them. They don't need someone to constantly give them what you call this, give them instructions. Yeah, they can already work pretty much independently on their own. Yeah, so in IT, this has been a very common occurrence. Yeah, some of you who are from IT or even from SAP, especially SAP, everyone freelances. Almost everyone. Yeah, I think the only one who doesn't freelance is about maybe 20%. 20%, yeah, which are crucial staff or people who want some stability, and if and only if you can find a company who's willing to keep you on as a staff, yeah, because normally all SAP consultants are freelancers. So all this while we are very used to this sort of lifestyle, yeah, where everything is project based. The project can last from 3 months down to 3 years, down to 7 years, down to 10 years maybe. Yeah, so if you're lucky enough, it can be 10 years. And it can be very intermittent, but it also can be very consistent as a freelancer. So we are very independent on our own. And when the pandemic hit, yeah, you notice the ones that didn't really, had no shakeup, no big issue, or they don't panic, yeah, or don't worry at all, freelancers. Because every day, their life is like that. Every single day. It's like, oh, okay. So now everyone got a feel of what my job is. Yeah, that kind of feeling. Okay, so when you have this, you have a little bit more freedom of time to pursue your passion and your dream. Because when you can monetize your talent, and if you can independently bring income in on your own, then you are not so worried if you ever have another pandemic, yeah, or if you have some financial crisis, or you have whatever it is. Yeah, now companies are all streamlining. They're seeing whether I need this person or not. Even employed people right now, you don't feel safe anymore. Correct? That's why this is a very important thing to think about. Start thinking about it. So of course, the third one, to build financial security regardless of all the uncertainty. Yeah. So of course, the other aspect of monetizing your talent, yeah, to be frank, we are in the right time and in the right environment to actually start doing this, thanks to the pandemic as well. Yeah, because during the pandemic, I think slightly before that as well. Yeah, but during the pandemic, you notice that a lot of people, they start freelancing, they do their own thing. Yeah, they can make money just by sitting at home. So easy. Yeah, you can actually make some money from that. So companies nowadays, okay, maybe some employers are here, yeah, some bosses are here. And ironically, the one sitting behind me during lunch today was talking to a whole bunch of people about this. is a very normal thing, yeah. An employer of a certain age or a boss of a certain age, yeah, will always be carrying this similar mindset where they will say, youngsters nowadays, no loyalty, you know, they don't understand the whole idea of climbing the career ladder, you know, and you know, that whole thing about having a career. That is that mindset. I'm not saying it's wrong, okay, but you know, a certain age group, yeah, after that cutoff of that age group, the one above, they will think like that. And then there comes the one below, which is either the employee, yeah, or younger people. Because younger generation nowadays, they're in a very, very, very advantageous time. Very, very advantageous, which is not good for employers, because employers start to realize that they cannot control their employees anymore. Yeah, it's no longer like last time where I say you do, you know, you don't question me, I'm the boss. Nowadays there's no such thing as boss anymore, because your staff will be like, oh, okay, it's like that, is it? Okay, so this is the hierarchy of the company, is it? Okay, but I'm a fantastic YouTuber on my own. I already have 1 million. I make 1 million a month on my OnlyFans. I'm already driving a Ferrari or a Porsche. What are you driving, boss? For example, yeah, nowadays the youngsters are like that because the playing field is already level. So for bosses, you also have to remember this, yeah, when you are dealing with youngsters now. I'm not saying that all of them want to have OnlyFans, yeah, but they have more options than what we did, yeah, when I was at their age. It's different, very different. That's why you cannot speak to them, or you cannot use that very old, traditional, conventional way of training people or speaking to people, yeah, to the younger generation. It's not that they are strawberry or anything, yeah. They are different. It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different time where they are given much more opportunities, where they don't have to rely on so many people compared to us who are born in an older time. Correct? Yeah. So that's why when you monetize your talent like this is the one thing we learn from the young. They monetize their talent. So now you see YouTubers, how young? Yeah, how young? Gamers, how young? How much are they earning? The playing field is all level. Okay, so if you want to have that sort of freedom, that sort of financial security, I'm not asking to open an OnlyFans account overnight. Yeah, then you probably need to start monetizing and thinking about this. All right. Okay, let's see. All right. Next one. Okay. So class saying 6 and 7 we clash with Datuk's Bazi challenge. Yes. My class, by the way, was planned from last year. Well, I just have to live with it. Yeah. So anyway, my class has a replay. Yeah, there's a replay for the class. And as I said earlier, it really depends on your needs right now. I'm not forcing anyone to choose anything. And I of course didn't do this on purpose, because my class has been fixed 1 year ago. Yeah, 1 year ago on the calendar, clearly on the calendar. So of course, if this is important enough for you, if you want to fix your internal aspect where the value that I'm giving you, yeah, compared to something else, I guess I let you decide. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. Okay, so what does Chinese metaphysics got to do with this? So of course, in Chinese metaphysics, it's just to let you know, yeah, because some of you here are really new. Yeah, some of you here are really, really new. And Chinese metaphysics that you know could be this old bearded master coming to you, looking at plotting your chart, yeah, with his glasses, and then he's still plotting your chart, and then he tells you, oh, good, bad, your life bad, everything bad. Okay, need to go and drink holy water. Need to put this in your house or that house. That might be your experience with Chinese metaphysics. Yeah, so initially I was very skeptical as well when I first started. Yeah, if I ever, I mean, when I follow my mom so much, of course, I'm bound to see some masters who are like that and some who are not. Okay, so the ones when I see they're like that and it doesn't resonate with the logical aspect of my training, yeah, my educational training and my work training, I just block it off. Yeah, so in Chinese metaphysics actually, or at least the way I like to use it is, it's actually, after when I learned it, I just realized that it's just a snapshot or a photograph of the energetical combinations, interference, or the interactions between the stars, the moon, the environment, and everything. And when you're born, at that point in time, apparently the body captures everything at that particular point in time. So that's why you carry the behavior the day you are born, exactly whatever the constellation was, and that energy at that point in time, you tend to encapsulate it. So every single year, different energies come in. Okay, so when different energies come in, how do we see whether you have good luck, bad luck, doing good, doing bad? Is due to this energetical exchange again from the year to you. So that's why when you're looking at the Bazi chart, you notice that we have all these weird names, but all these names, they are just the only way the Chinese know how to name it, for certain constellations, certain stars. Maybe some are combinations, some is a mixture, some is actually the interaction. It's all there so that we can tell whether this year, if you follow the flow, your luck will be like that. Okay, so the one thing that Chinese metaphysics hardly talk about, or maybe old masters hardly talk about, is that you actually have free will. So I used to share that, it came from China. How free is China even until today? Maybe now a bit better. I believe a bit better than before, at least. So that's why this very crucial point of free will, human free will, has not been discussed and has not been brought out, and has not been really shared in Chinese metaphysics, because culturally it wasn't like that. It was like, okay, your life like that, you better take it, that kind of feeling. But remember, I told you, now everything is all the playing field is leveled. When the playing field is leveled, you have the choice of changing what you cannot do, doing better in certain things, changing your decisions, knowing what you can and cannot, and using this as a tool to actually help you make decisions, much like SAP. If you're from SAP is a decision-making tool. We just put everything in there, every single data in there. You just churn out a report, and then the report will tell you buy, don't buy, this vendor or that vendor, sell, or do this or do that, hire this or don't hire that. Is a decision-making tool. Exactly the same with Chinese metaphysics. All right. Okay, then let me move on. Okay, now we go into the details, after you plot your chart. A bit long-winded today. Okay, so to know 3 steps, 3 ways to know your talents, and also how to monetize them. Yes. So special structures, patience, patience. Now, the other day, when I was having this class, see, you asked me to be faster, I talk even more. So the other day I was having this live class, I was telling people about this. Okay, if any Singaporeans here, don't get upset. It's not about Singapore, okay? It's just that this video happened in Singapore, but trust me, I've seen it in Malaysia before also, where there's this old man who got upset with a car that cut in front of him, and then he came out of the car. The video only showed him coming out of the car, threw his slipper on the floor because apparently he wasn't wearing shoes in the car, and then he like stumbled to the next car, and then he started hitting the guy. It was a bit comical. It wasn't violent. It was quite funny and comical. And I was telling people, you see a lot of this today. This one is a comical one, but you see a lot of people getting very irritated, very agitated, angry, pissed off, small little things, sensitive, all these things coming out. Why? Because all of this denote back to one thing. Sideline a little bit. Now health in Bazi. All this goes back to liver condition. Okay, why liver condition? This is last year is a wood sitting on wood year, so wood is strong. This year is still sitting on wood. Wood is strong. Next year is a wood year on top. Jia wood, Jia Chen year. After that is Yi Se year, also another wood. So these 4 years, if your wood element is already very strong, these 4 years, you find yourself like that, almost like that. So you better not become like that, By the way, don't go out and become a Karen and don't go and become this uncle, yeah. Just go and hit like this. So I was joking with the students who went to my live class the other day. I said, the next time if someone approach you like this, yeah, very aggressive, right? Angry and all aggressive. And also because of the vaccine that we took, no comment about the vaccine, but the vaccine is also a virus, correct? And who is going to handle the virus that is being pumped into our body? Also your liver. So that's why the liver is being like fantastically overworked, yeah, for the next couple of years. So as I was saying, if anyone comes back to you, yeah, like aggressively talking to you, you know, angry and agitated and whatever it is, yeah, you just tell them, stop, uncle, stop for a while, yeah. Uncle, your liver got problem. You just tell anyone, yeah, who is like very aggressive to you, your boss shouting at you, or if your waiter, yeah, suddenly want to throw things at you, yeah, you just say, hey, waiter, stop. I just want to tell you one thing. And the waiter thought you want to scold him, right? Say, I think your liver got problem. That will solve everything, yeah. So good reminder, if you ever feel yourself being like that, yeah, you better check your liver. Okay? Yeah, poor liver. All right, back to this special structure. So to know three things, yeah, 3 ways to actually monetize your talent with Bazi. All right, so the first one, special structure. Every time we're talking about talent, there's always one special structure. So if you fall into that, yeah, you're naturally lucky already. Yeah, already lucky. That means your talent is already making money for you. Of course, if you don't have that, we'll look at the rest, but this is the first one. So let's take a quick look. Okay, special structure. Okay, so in Chinese metaphysics, yeah, based on the text, the traditional text that they have, there's a structure here called eating God control 7 killing, yeah, 6 神制殺. So in this particular formation, okay, let's see if you have it or not, yeah, because people who already have this in the chart, we naturally call them, you can say superstar employee, fantastic worker, yeah, people who normally excel in whatever they do. But in short, yeah, people like this, they will not starve to death, definitely, regardless of what happened in the environment or what happened in the surrounding, yeah. Whenever we see this, the person will not starve to death. So that's why we like to see this structure. Okay, so let's take a quick look, yeah, how to see in your chart. Okay, so there are actually 2 ways to do this. Okay, 2 ways to look at it, yeah. So first of all, take a quick look if you have either the eating God or 7 killing. For example, this one, yeah, you see, eating God here, 7 killing here, eating God here, 7 killing here, eating God here, eating God here. This one is enough already, it's quite a lot. Okay, so someone says, what if 7 killing in DE? Anything in DE means the person don't feel like doing it or don't want to do it. Yeah, I like to call DE the style of owning a Ferrari but refusing to drive it. That means I own a Ferrari, yeah, but I just don't want to go and get my license to drive it, for example. Okay, so what do? You go and do it. Go and do it. Yeah, don't be oblivious about it, or don't like, I don't want. If you don't want, yeah, you see, back to free will again. If you don't want, I cannot change it. I cannot change that part. Yeah, so eating God, it can be on top or bottom, is the same. Yeah, so of course the most ideal one is that if you can find, okay, this one also doesn't have, if you can find the eating God sitting on what we call 7 killing here, or the other way around, yeah, if 7 killing on top, sitting on eating God, e.g. 7 killing sitting on eating God. Either way, yeah, this one is good. So of course, we like to see it solidly in one pillar, because then we know that one particular area you're going to be doing very well. You can check anyone's chart, yeah? You check your friend's chart. Anyone who has an EG 7K here or 7K EG here, their career right now also doing quite well. That means if they touch wood, if they ever lose their job someday also, right? They know how to make money. The personality is like that, yeah? The personality is already like that. Okay, why is it like that? Because 7 killing means problem, correct? This is the one that we don't like the most. Whenever you go to any master, yeah, what do they talk about? 7 killing, problems, petty people, yeah, losses, all the bad things that you can ever think of, it actually falls into 7 killing, correct? But when you have a stronger eating god, yeah, that means as long as it's stronger than your 7 killing, but not too strong also lah, yeah, stronger than your 7 killing, eating god controls this. What does this mean? This is a strategist. This one is a solutionist. This is a creator. So I solve problems. That's why their life, yeah, most of the time consultant, business owner, and even their business, yeah, is something to do with some form of problem solving. Okay, so you must, in order to qualify for this particular, the first one, yeah, this first criteria that we are looking for, you must have eating god, you must have 7 killing. Okay, so this one, in this example, I say either on top or bottom in one palace, or it could be like this, strong 7 killing here, strong eating god here, also can. Good enough. Rooted ma. Okay, strong one. Okay, let's say don't know how to see this, confused. Mindy, confused. Cannot see. Okay, never mind. Then we go to this part of the chart. Yeah, this one easier to see. So you can just look for eating god. You see this eating god, yeah, 98%. Okay. Then look at 7 killing. 7 killing already the second one here, yeah. So this one, 7 killing and eating god equally high. Good. Okay, so cannot be missing. If you're missing, you don't fall into this category. You don't have this special structure. Special structure means must have both. Okay, Anita, I have 5 EG and 1 7K. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, as long as must have 7K. If you have EG, a lot of EG, you must have 7K. You cannot have like totally no 7 killing. Okay, if no 7 killing, then we have to use other things as a talent already. Okay. Sylvia, what if my 7 killing is stronger than EG? Can lah. Yeah, it's just that it overwhelms you a little bit more. Not so happy-go-lucky lah when you're solving the problem. Because eating god people, yeah. Another word for eating god, right? Some people like to use this word. Another word for eating god is crazy. Okay, why crazy? Crazy because, yeah, normally people see problem, they run away, right? Normal people, normal people. They see problem. They see one big boulder. They see riot on the outside. What they do, they run away, correct? But eating god people, when they see riot on the outside, yeah, they see some problem, they'll be like, where's the problem at? I'm going to run there. They run towards the problem, yeah. That's why they're a bit crazy. Not normal. Not normal. All high eating god people, yeah, are not normal. Because other things that people run away from, they go and chase. Yeah, and that's why that makes them different. And this is how they earn the money lah. Yeah, most people shy away from certain problem. The eating god will say, I take it up. Yeah, I'll solve it. Hey, CM Leong, what if high 7 killing and no EG? Okay, no, this one is okay. Then you just don't fall into this structure only. I didn't say it's a problem if you don't have. It's a problem. It's not a problem. It's you don't fall into this structure if you don't have both, because this is called special structure. All right, special structure. Okay, let me just take a quick look. Cat, I've got EG but no 7 killing. Does that count? Then you wait for the 7 killing to come in. Got EG better than no EG in this sense for this chart. Got EG better than no EG because the 7 killing will come in. Okay, same with the 7 killing and no EG. The eating god also will come in, correct? So those are the years or the months or the days or the luck pillars that you have to do more, yeah, or can do more. What if in the year? Okay, doesn't matter. Anywhere, as long as anywhere in the chart you will try, because you carry that personality. You know, that rebellious personality that when everybody say cannot fix this problem, you say, try me. This is the personality of the eating god control 7 killing. Okay, let's see. CT, how about 7 killing in natal and EG in luck pillar? Yes, then it's your best luck pillar. That, by the way, that's how we see whether your luck pillar is fantastic or not. This is one of the method, one of it. If you're asking about career, you're asking about business, you're asking about money and your fulfillment together with money, we actually time it like that. So for CT, this is the correct luck pillar for you to do big things. Okay, do you look mainly on the month pillar? No, anywhere. Janice, EG in the heavenly stem, 7 killing in the month hidden stem. okay, it has to be either in one palace or it has to be equally lah. Yeah, that means because this one is rooted, so this is strong. So we need to find another one that is strong also, like this. This is the advanced way of finding it. Okay, advanced way. If you know this method, you can use this method. If cannot, right, you go back to this. This one easier. Beginner, maybe you use this one. This one easier to see because you don't know the concept of rooting. Yeah, you don't know the concept of what is strong, what is weak. Yeah, so better. But as long as if you see EG 7K or 7K EG, you know that it's good. All right, and the same palace. Next one. Let's see. Low percentage, okay, better than none because it will fluctuate. Yeah, it will fluctuate. So as long as it's still there, yeah, it's good enough. Okay, so for you, those of you who don't have, yeah, like I said, it will come in from luck pillars, it will come in from annual pillars, it might come in from what you call this, your monthly pillar as well. Okay, but in order to fulfill this as eating God control 7 killing chart, then you don't have it lah. Yours came in from the year and the month. The best one, of course, if you already have it in the chart. This one, right, you can stop the webinar now already because we already know your talent is making money. The rest of you, you have to wait for timing. Okay, and 7K percentage higher than EG, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, as long as it's there, it's still good. Eating God is totally 0, 7 killing. Don't fall. Yes, you don't fall into this category, but you can still wait for timing, but you are not an eating God control 7 killing structure. Okay. All right. Next one. So this one's the first criteria, yeah, the easiest one to see. Like I said, if you have this, you can turn off already. Automatically already making money, even without me saying it. Right now, you're already doing this. So you know one, yeah, whatever you touch, it will turn to gold. For example, touch wood, I'm just saying worst case scenarios. If you are out of a job, or let's say you don't like your job and you quit it. Okay, don't want to say out of the job. Maybe you are the one, yeah, who don't like your current job and then you want to quit without a job. If you already have this, yeah, actually whatever you do next also makes money. For example, you start drawing, you start to realize, yeah, people look at your drawing like, wow, how come so nice? I want to commission you to keep drawing, yeah, to draw for me. And then suddenly you keep making money from that. Yeah, or you suddenly go and do yoga and then you do it so well. And then suddenly you have another route, another path, yeah, career path open up for you. Now you can become a yoga instructor, for example. Okay. Yeah, Monica. Grace, I have but no money because you're not monetizing it. Yeah, not monetizing it enough. Trust me, yeah, people have money to pay for what they need. Definitely. Okay. It's just a matter of whether they want to give you the money or not. But people do have the money to pay for what they need. So you don't have to worry about overcharging or anything. At least don't undercharge. All right. Daniela, just EG no 7K, solve other people's problem. Okay, then let's move on first, yeah, because now you know you have it or not. Okay, so for those of you who don't have this, okay, where am I? Okay. So those of you who don't have this, then let's look at your talent. Okay, let's look at your talent. Ryan, may I know where can I get your my barter chart? Okay, quick one again, just for Ryan. Okay, Ryan, quickly scan this QR code. This QR code, yeah, quickly scan this. You will go to a page that looks like this. You might need to do a very quick registration. It's free, and then you can put in your name, gender, your details here, your year of birth, month of birth, day of birth, and if you don't have the time, it's okay. Yeah, we're only missing one tiny information here, but today we don't really need this. Okay, don't need this. All right. Okay, next one. Special structure. Okay, talents. So now for the rest of you, okay, not the rest of you, because if you don't have eating God and 7 killing, that's not the only way, but that is the easiest way. That's it. That's the easiest way. Okay, but if you don't have it, doesn't mean you don't have talent. Yeah, like I told you earlier, all of us have talents. All right, all of us have talents. Okay, so now let's take a quick look at what your talent is. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. All right, let's take a quick look, yeah. Let's see what we want to look at. One moment now. Action plan is here. Okay, never mind. Let's look at this one. Okay, so now we scroll slightly further up the chart. Okay, go slightly up the chart, yeah. And now let's take a look at this part. Okay, so of course the fastest one that makes money. Actually, this one a bit complex. Actually, it's the same. I should have put this one. Okay, let me show you again. Actually, what I'm looking at is we're going to look at this. This one easier to see. You see this one down here, this main profile. This one is easier. Okay, of course, you can look at this part, yeah, but it's going to be complex. So let's just go with this. Okay, so main profile here for this particular example, it's called the eating god. But it may be different for you, yeah. It could be what do you call this? It could be direct resource, it could be hurting officer, it could be indirect wealth, could be 7 killing, correct? All right. So this is the easiest talent for you to monetize because this one for a long period of time, yeah, for a long time. Okay, because this is your natural talent actually. All right, so let's take a quick look what you can do, yeah, and what you can do to monetize it. All right, let's see. So now let's discover your talent first. Okay, so let's go to this. So you have one of the 10 here, friend, rob wealth, eating God. So just now, yes, we talked about eating God, but I also didn't go into detail, yeah, on what you can do best. Okay, so friend, rob wealth, eating God, direct resource, direct officer, indirect wealth, 7 killing, hurting officer, and indirect resource. Okay, let's get right into it. Yeah. Yes, Yvonne, we are getting into that now, yeah? Okay, 7 killing, you wait a bit because it's at the end here. We're going to start with friend. Okay, let's start with friend star. Okay, so if you have friend star main profile, yeah, what your talents or what are your biggest talents? And I'm going to talk about things that you can monetize naturally. I won't talk about the personality, of course, yeah. More of things that I think of, yeah, that you can immediately monetize from today. Okay, let's take a quick look. Okay, so for friend star, yeah, one of the things that you're really good at, because you're very good at self-awareness. This is a natural talent that you have, self-awareness actually. Okay, so because you're so self-aware, yeah, and also because you are, that's important to you, yeah, it's a crucial component in your life, and you feel that regardless whatever you do self-reflect for a little bit, yeah, you make sure you have growth, yeah, you make sure you know what you're doing, yeah, things like that, okay, self-awareness. Okay, so if your main profile is friend, one of the things that you can immediately monetize with your talent would be, for example, self-help guru. Friend star, yeah? Self-help guru, self-empowerment guru, or if you are into spirituality, also a spiritual guru, if I may. Okay, so apart from that, you're also really good at bringing people together. Yeah, bringing people together. The other one that is really good to monetize, you're one of your talent, yeah, you are very good at promoting happiness, or we call it a happiness promoter. So that's why the first thing that you can monetize is, for example, let's say you want to start a side gig, because to be frank, the side gig can't run that far from too many things, yeah, because it's either a skill set, a product, or a service. That's about it whenever you want to start something on the side. Yeah, so if let's say it's a product, yeah, let's talk about product. If you're going with product, then your product, yeah, has to bring out happiness in people. For example, ice cream. Every time you go to ice cream parlor, you order your favorite ice cream, don't you just feel happy? Yeah, actually, those of you who own ice cream parlors, yeah, you do it because you want to see people happy, right? Correct. This is what I get from some of my clients, yeah. So normally this is what they want. That's what they want, yeah. That's what they're doing. Okay. Second one that you want to promote, you could be selling event balloons, for example. You know those balloon shops where they sell other stuff like your celebration balloons. Then they also sell this together with the sash and all these trinkets and dress ups. Yeah, Halloween costumes and all your birthday cake toppers and all these things. Yeah, Friendstar, you can actually do that. Clown or mascot, yeah, can. As long as it's promoting happiness, yeah. Okay, maybe not if you're dressed up as Freddy Krueger, but yeah, party planner, yes. Party planner. They also make very good party planners. All right. Okay, if you're not into that, there's another thing that you can do. Stand-up comedy. Friendstar is really good at that, yeah. Stand-up comic. Okay, but of course, in order to become a stand-up comic act, you do need one extra element called the hurting officer, because you need to be comfortable on the stage, right? So if your HO is pretty high, this hurting officer is quite healthy. When I say healthy, means 50% and above will do. Don't have to be too low, as long as not zero lah. Yeah, you can consider, yeah, whether if you are into this, you might want to do that as a side gig. Okay, so do you get yourself out to what you call this, all these platforms, comedy houses? If you can, get yourself there. If not, you can do it online, because I just told you the playing field now is leveled. All your talents, yeah, can be seen anytime, any day, any hour, as long as you want to put it out there. All right. Okay, so this is Friendstar. Let's go to Rock Wealth. How to know your star? Okay, let's just quickly go back to this. Yeah, so we are actually looking at this part of the chart. Hi, Shareza. Okay, so we're looking at this part of the chart, yeah, which we call the main profile. Main profile. This is the easiest way to see it. Main profile. All right. Okay, what about Friendstar? 98%, but hurting officer is 0. Open the ice cream parlor. Because you're not so comfortable on stage, right? But I believe you're comfortable making ice cream or doing these things that make other people happy on a smaller platform. Yeah, the HO is only for those that I said who want to become a stand-up comic. Yeah, like Nigel Ng or Russell Peters. Who else? There's so many out there. Okay, so people like that, they need a bit more HO. But if not, then do other things. All right. Let's see. Okay, next one. Rob Wealth. So if you're Rob Wealth, yeah. Okay, let's skip a little bit. Let's go to Indirect Wealth first. Okay, Indirect Wealth. Okay, Indirect Wealth, IW. Let me take a quick look. Okay, IW. Okay, first of all, Indirect Wealth people, yeah, they have one of your talents, key talent first, yeah. They have a very good eye on things. Their eye, yeah, is very, very, very spot on, yeah, on certain things. Okay, what am I getting at? When they look at a person, or let's say they look at employee, for example, if they're hiring someone, yeah, and if they look at the person A, person B, their read of their character, yeah, or their eye when they look at a person, whether they can make it or not, whether they're talented or not, whether they have what it takes or not, Indirect Wealth is really good with that. They're also really good at looking at a product and saying that this one is something that can really sell. If I just change it a little bit, everybody's going to buy this. Their eye on the potential of things is very, very, very good. So even a company, yeah, if they look at a company and they say that, oh, this one, a lot of potential, yeah. So they have a very good eye in that. That's the key word. It's not really sixth sense. I think it's business acumen. I think the correct word is business acumen more than sixth sense, yeah, or seventh sense. All right. Okay. So what are they good at? Yeah. So because of this, they're very good at startups. So your talents is actually in there. Of course, there are other things apart from just having the indirect wealth. Yeah. Of course, the planning and of course the structure of things. Yeah. But generally, if you have a strong indirect wealth and your main profile indirect wealth, you're quite good with that startups. That means I start something, I create already, I sell it off. Good starter lah. No commitment. Yeah, don't like commitment. You know, some people are like that one, right? Good starter and then don't want to finish. This is one of the reasons why when I was in SAP, I only do projects because we create the shit. The support team is the one that fix the shit, correct? I always joke about that, yeah. People who do projects and do implementation, we are the one who we finish the product, yeah. We finish the starting of the system. Okay, but any other problem after that, yeah, has to be done or solved by the support team. So support team is the one cleaning everything, clean. This one, start. Okay, so indirect wealth is like that. Okay, what else can they do? They're actually pretty good venture capitalists. I know a lot of people, or my own friends, overnight, I think they made money from their previous investments in the past couple of years. These 2 years are actually not so far behind also. So they made their money there. I have a couple of ex-colleagues who can quit their job comfortably as well. And they told me this, they say, I may want to go into doing this VC, okay, venture capitalists. That means they want to invest in other people's company. So a lot of, now I just told you, a lot of people have a lot of money actually. It's whether they want to spend on you or not, and whether you can convince them to spend it on you or not. Yeah, so indirect wealth, one of your talents, yeah, VC, venture capitalists. There's a whole bunch of people doing this. You can put whatever comfortable amount that you have into this. Yeah, so of course the whole idea of this and how to do this, you have to research on your own, yeah, because of course I'm not doing that. So you need to talk to people who are doing this, who can advise you further. All right. Okay, so buying businesses, of course, naturally, they're also really good at that because they have a keen eye for potential, buying and selling businesses. All right. So they're very good at investments as well. When I say investments, it's more towards business. They are also very, very good deal makers. They make deals only. They help people to make a deal, take a cut, and then that's it. I told you, commitment free. No commitment. All right. So indirect actually good with that. Yeah. If you have spare time, even though you have a job, yeah, you have a day job doing very well. But this is your talent, let's say, and you just want to try it on the side. And then you notice that, wow, how come I make more money from my side gig, yeah, rather than my actual day-to-day job. All right. So you can do this on the side as well. Next one, let's take a quick look. Rob Wealth. Blanca, just looking at Blanca, yeah. 97% IW, housewife. Yeah, very easy to see through people. Okay, so Blanca actually even as a housewife, yeah, you still have, you see, even as a housewife have talents. And the talents is not washing and cleaning, mind you, it's not really the talent. Her talent is in identifying potential, yeah, identifying people's potential maybe. Yeah, also maybe if you have some time on the side, you can look into some of these business investments and you can learn up on it on your own. You're naturally already talented in it. Of course, we need the knowledge and also a little bit of polishing, yeah, in order to start monetizing this. All right. Okay, Rob Wealth. Rob Wealth quite easy one, yeah, Rob Wealth. Okay, Rob Wealth. Okay, those of you who are Rob Wealth might hate me when I say this. Out of all of these, right, the one that has the least talent, obvious talents, okay? Because I said everyone has talent actually. The one that has the least obvious talent is actually the Rob Wealth. Okay, least obvious lah. All right. But doesn't mean they have no talent, yeah. They are very talented in managing people. Yeah, managing people. That means how they handle the people around them, or you can say their EQ, their what you call this, emotional intelligence is very, very, very high. Actually, the talent come from that emotional intelligence, very, very high. Okay, so how to monetize their talent? Yeah, okay, Rob Wealth is not just about emotional intelligence. It's also the #1 selling star. Selling star, okay, Rob Wealth. Okay, actually, I shouldn't say #1 selling star. It is the conventional selling star. Why I say their EQ is very high, you see, they can sell ice to Eskimos. Literally sell ice to Eskimos, yeah, because even though they don't need it, the Rob Wealth can convince you, yeah, or charm you, or spin you one whole round, yeah, that you will still buy it. Okay, so this is the conventional selling star, Rob Wealth. So some people, they come to me, yeah, some consults, they actually ask me, they said, I'm supposed to be selling. I saw that I have a 0 Rob Wealth. Does that mean I cannot sell? Not really true. Okay, so the answer is you cannot sell the conventional way, because the conventional way is sing, dance, and entertain and charm, and therefore they will buy even if they don't need it. That is the conventional selling style of a Rob Wealth. I say you cannot do that, yeah, because you don't like to do it. Let's say if you don't have Rob Wealth totally in your chart. So your selling method is not the sing, dance, and entertain someone, yeah, until they buy it. Your maybe their selling star is because eating God and hurting officer is also a selling star. But these two can only sell things that they believe in, because they tell you the result. Yeah, they give you some idea on how they use it and what came out of it. In short, it's called storytelling. These two sell on its own, yeah, without you needing to use the word sell. It's like I've used this product on my son who has autism, for example, and look at the results yourself, for example. Eating God and HO is like that, and they can say it because they believe it. They believe in it because it works for them. They have to believe in the product. And when they tell you or they share it with someone, storytelling again, the product sells on its own. That is also a form of selling, but you don't have to spin. Yeah, of course, depending on your job. If you need to spin, you go and spin. Okay, but of course, if you don't need to spin and you don't have this, doesn't mean you cannot sell. You can sell in a different way. Okay, back to Rob Wealth, yeah, what you can do. Okay, so I just told you it's the style of conventional selling. So Rob Wealth is all about sales. That means go and sell things. You can convince yeah, anyone to buy anything. Whether they need or don't need is another matter. You have this talent, yeah. Your talent is to convince people, yeah, to buy things that they need or don't need. So go and sell something. Second of all, your money, a lot of your money come from commission. Commission, fastest way to make money, yeah, fastest way money to make ever is through commission. Do you know that I believe some of you know, yeah, actually I didn't know this before, that a long time ago I didn't know this, that if you recommend someone into your own company, you can actually get a cut, yeah, from it. So from one of my previous companies, if you hire or if you recommend someone into the company who maybe is a manager level and above, your cut, yeah, is about 2,000 ringgit. Okay, I'm saying, I'm putting in ringgit because I'm from Malaysia, right? So about 2,000 ringgit, yeah, just to recommend someone. So you can recommend people for anything. In today's world or in the selling world, it's a little bit like our affiliated marketing. Yes, that's the correct word. Affiliated marketing, yeah, in selling online these days. Rob Wealth is doing that. Yeah, employee get employee. Yeah, you actually get a cut out of it. Yeah, nowadays you sell cars or you recommend someone to buy cars or sell cars, there's a brokering system. You can actually be a broker for some of these sellers or these distributors, depending on the company. I don't know they take it or not, yeah, but a lot of them now they do brokering. That means if you sell or you recommend, you get a cut. Rob Wealth, extra money, fastest way to make money. Actually, all of this, the fastest way to make money, right, is actually from the Rob Wealth, because their talent is there, but they don't have that much obvious talents. Yeah, obvious talents. Okay, what other things can they do? MLM, multi-level marketing. They're pretty good at that. All right. Anything else? Events, running events, yeah. So a bit like the Rob Wealth, a bit like the Friend Star. Yeah, they can actually do events or pull people together, because I just said sing, dance, and entertain. Yeah, so they can actually do that. So host events, yeah, or creating events like this is something that you are naturally talented as well. Or we call it a same like the brokering, yeah, matchmaker. So you recommend a business owner to another business owner, and these two, you know, collaborate, and you end up getting a cut from it. Okay, things like that. All right. So Rob Wealth, pretty direct and simple. Last one, if you are starting a business or you need some ideas, I just told you that they don't really have obvious talents. Okay, so either you sell, yeah, or you use your EQ. And if you're out of ideas, yeah, okay, I didn't say this wrong or right. I leave it to you to decide. Yeah, Rob Wealth is really good at taking other people's ideas. Yeah, and then you just pass it off as your own. So when I'm saying ideas means, yeah, I'm saying like business ideas. Okay, so you don't have to think so hard. For Rockwell, it's easy. You don't have to think so hard. You just look at what other people are doing, just copy. The keyword here is copy, direct copy. Yeah, copy whatever other people are doing. You see, oh, doing well, I copy another one. This one, oh, also doing well, copy another one. Yeah, just take somebody else's idea. All right, so next one, direct wealth. Okay, direct wealth. Okay, the key word with direct wealth is that they are very, very good managers. You look in the chart, it's also written the manager. Yeah, they are very good in management. They're very good in the meticulous details, the day-to-day things, the small little details. They're very talented in that. Yeah, that's why a lot of direct wealth people, they end up becoming a manager themselves because they're very good at it. Yeah, they know what's happening here on the fly. They know what's happening there. They know this one needs certain things, and they have whatever chart or whatever what you call this, whatever software, tracking software, this tracking software. Yeah, they all have it on the phone, so they can say, oh, I can track this one is here, track that one is there, track everything here. So they're very good at that. Okay, so how do we monetize this? Yeah, how do we actually monetize a DW? Okay, this one I don't know you will do it or not, because normally DW people, yeah, they are very stuck in their comfort zone. But I think it's also good to develop some form of talent into this, just in case lah. Who knows? Yeah, even if nothing happens, you can have a side gig. All right. Okay, so what form of side gig is good for you? Anything to do with asset management, money management, financial management. It's actually good for you. So that means things like insurance, fund manager, yeah, helping someone to take a look at their finances like mine, and then take a cut out of it, like that lah. Yeah, so you see, in my life, I need someone with a DW, definitely, to help me manage this part, and then you get paid for it. Okay, so there are a lot of people like me out there, yeah, who maybe either you don't have time or you don't have the knowledge even to manage this on your own. So this is very good. Yeah, you can actually extend your services to other people so that they can pay you for it. Even accountancy or what you call that? You know, every year we have to pay our tax. Becoming a tax agent, if you have that skill set, this one is also good for you. A lot of accountants nowadays, yeah, they freelance as well. A lot of them freelance. Of course, they are tied to a company for a while. And after that, most of them, they end up freelancing. Okay, what else can they do? Life management. Manage someone's life. So whatever tool is up to you. It could be Chinese metaphysics, or you have some tools of your own that help other people plan their life or plan their business. This is actually something that you do really, really well. Selena, I DW but cannot control my own money. Doesn't matter, because most of them, they control other people's money very well. Then we just get paid for it, right? Then you pay someone else to manage yours. Yeah. So this is your talent. Yeah. One of your true talent. And normally it's like that. We always do it very fantastically well for others, right? And then we struggle a little bit on our own, but that's where we get to improve. Yeah. Because we are our own guinea pig. Then we have to try it on ourselves. If it works on ourselves, it more often than not, it will always work for somebody else. All right. Okay. What else they're good at? Project management. Project management, also very, very good at this. Okay, so I'm just giving you some ideas. Yeah, of course, if you can think of your own, yeah, like I gave you the keyword. The keyword is they're very good with details. They're very good with management. PA also, yeah. Personal assistant to someone is also pretty good for this person because they can manage. All right. Okay, next one, eating God. Okay, so eating God, now we know eating God with 7 killing, it formed a special structure. Okay, but let's say, what do we want to work on or drill down further, yeah, on the eating God. Okay, so if your eating God is really strong, and some of you who had very high eating God, no 7 killing, right? Then while you're waiting for the 7 killing, what do we do? All right, so let's take a quick look. If your eating God is your main profile, regardless of you having the 7K or not, right? 7K in there just means easier or harder. That's it. Okay, but if you have eating God, it's already good enough. Okay, so what is it good for? It's good for storytelling, like I told you just now, yeah. They're very good at selling, but their selling is more towards sharing, yeah, influencing, yeah, also they are the results, yeah, very results oriented. Okay, so eating God is also a very skilled person. Skills, yeah. Okay, that means for eating God people, you need to sharpen one talent at least, because you have a lot of talent. If your eating God is so high, you definitely have more than one talent. So when it's too high without 7 killing, means I have too many until I don't know which one I want to do. Okay, so for eating God, you must have maximum at one point in time. Yeah, you can only do 2. And these 2, you must reach mastery level. That means I am an expert in Chinese metaphysics. I am an expert, I am certified traditional Chinese medicine healer. What grade, yeah? You have to go all the way. I'm a certified hypnotherapist, for example, or I'm a certified fitness instructor, let's say. Must go all the way. Okay, mastery. What else? Freelancer. Freelancers, eating God normally end up becoming freelancers. So the whole idea of mastering that skill set is so that you can sell this skill set regardless what you're, regardless of whether you are in a job or not, or even out of a job, yeah, or even in between jobs. Okay, what else can you do? Writer, eating God, copywriting, yeah, normally very good. Normally really good in copywriting. Copywriting pays pretty well. There's actually a website, yeah, that one of my friends shared with me before. I forgot the name of the website, where they post whatever they need to write, and there's a whole bunch of copywriters in there, yeah, who will pick up jobs, who pick up the job. So the JD is already written there, the job description, written on this website, where okay, they need to write about what is the topic that you need to talk about, how long you need to, how many number of words, when do they need it, what is the charges. They actually posted that. Then up to these people whether they want to take it up or not. Not free money, easy money. Okay, what else can they do? Let me see. Okay, running a business, of course. So I just told you that eating God is a solutionist, strategist or solutionist. So more often than not, they are in problem-solving industries, or they own problem-solving businesses. All right. Okay, how high is considered high? Okay, how high is considered high? When we're looking at these talents, we are looking at your main profile. Normally, your main profile is already high. That's the formula behind it, yeah. The lowest one cannot be your main profile. Unlikely, very unlikely. Okay, so when we say high, at least also it will be about 50 something, 60 something and above. Because normally it'll be 60 something, 70 something, 80 something, like that. Sometimes even may hit 100%. Okay. Okay, virtual assistant. How about virtual assistant? Yeah. Okay, I'm glad that you brought it up, because another thing that Eating God does well, yeah, programming. Some form of programming, yeah. So when I say programming, it could be apps, it could be web designing, it could be any form of programming. Okay, they're really good at that actually. So virtual world, metaverse, or things like that, yeah, where they want to dabble into it, and they have a form of control over the coding or how it works, yeah, the structure of it is also it also falls into Eating God. All right. Okay, next one. 7 killing. 7 killing, naturally talented in aggression. Aggressiveness or aggression. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a quick look on what they're really good at. Okay, because if your 7 killing is high, you are naturally magnetizing problems, because we just said 7 killing is problem, right? So if you're already a 7 killing profile, yeah, your whole life you are magnetizing problem. I didn't say it as a bad thing, yeah. You're magnetizing problem. So since you're already pulling in problem, you might as well make money out of it. So that's why a lot of 7 killing, yeah, one of your biggest talent is you just go and solve problems, become a consultant. Yeah, go and become a consultant, do consulting, problem solving businesses, change management. Yeah, change management is very good for 7 killing. Yeah, you are handling other people's restructuring. Yeah, and then you have to manage these people, yeah, and manage that whole structure. Yeah, 7 Killing is really good at that. Any corporate restructuring, yeah, 7 Killing is actually really good at that. Okay, what else are they good at? Sports. Any form of fitness, sports, wellness, 7 Killing is really good at that. Yeah, so these are the yoga instructors, aerial artists instructors, what else? Physical trainer, fitness trainer, yeah, fitness instructor, dance instructor, all of those things, normally they fall into this part because 7 Killing quite physical. They have a lot of energy. Yeah, so therefore their talents, yeah, is actually coaching, teaching, training, whipping other people, yeah, into shape. All right. So the problem solving part, if let's say you're not too physical, you might want to do the mental aspect then. Yeah, whipping someone's mental strength back into shape. Yeah, things like that. Okay. What else? What else did I miss out? Yeah, correct. Okay. So other things that you do very well, yeah, 7 Killing. The one last thing, yeah, competitions. Okay, because the competition gives the 7 Killing credential. If you want to grow your, business, yeah, you need credential for 7 Killing. That's why we normally compete, get awards, get recognition, get recommendation and things like that. Yeah, so 7 Killing is also very strong with that. Or you can help other people get that. Okay, next one, direct resource. Direct resource. All right, direct resource, yeah, direct resource is also really good. Okay, direct resource has a lot of talent as well. A lot of talent. Why? Because they're very intellectual. Because normally direct resource people love to learn. Yeah, anything to do with knowledge, anything that's new, anything that's different, the direct resource will always try to learn. So therefore, their talents will be in imparting knowledge or training other people in terms of education. Okay, so direct resource, your talents are in research and development. Yeah, research and development, teaching, coaching, anything that grows things, yeah, because DR or direct resource, the keyword here is growing things. So whether it's children, growing adults, growing mindset, growing plants, that's why they can be a botanist or a florist, also in direct resource. Okay, other things that they do well, they are also very good doctors if they want to, or nursing, caretakers, can like if you want to, yeah. I'm just giving you suggestions, as I said. Okay, Sylvia, I'm EG main profile, but my top in the list is 7 Killing. Yeah, we still follow Eating God because normally the one in your main profile is in your money making palace, and now I want the talent that is making money, the one that makes money. Okay, so of course your 7 Killing is also talented, yeah, but the one that makes money faster will be the one in the main profile. This is a little bit of technicality. All right. Okay, next one. Hurting officer. Okay, hurting officer. Hurting officer is also very easy. Just put anything that you want to do. Just open a YouTube channel. Anything you want to do or anything you want to talk about, yeah, you just open up a YouTube channel will do. Okay, so what else is HO good at? Yeah, apart from YouTubing, TikToking, becoming an influencer, that's the fastest way, yeah, for hurting officer because they have a lot of vocal talents. So most of them probably sing very well, talk very well, articulate very well. They also influence people really well. Doesn't mean they cannot write, they can write as well. Yeah, they're also very good at writing, but they prefer to say it out loud, yeah, rather than just write a script or write a blog, for example. Okay, what else are they good at? MCing. They're very good at MCing. They're very good actors. Your talent, yeah. If you ever got a chance to go into Netflix to become an actor, why not? Okay, public relations. They're also really talented in that. So DJing, yeah, they're also really good at DJing. MC, they are also very, very good at being a brand ambassador for certain things, which is nowadays we call them KOL or influencers. Yeah. The other day, a dear student taught me another one because we used to look at KOL. Yeah. Now there is a KOC. Yeah. Key opinion consumer. That means day-to-day people who can actually help you sell products. KOC. Okay, what else? HO, branding and marketing. Okay, one easy way, actually two easiest way for hurting officer if you don't sing and dance. Okay, then the easiest way is put whatever you want to say and do and be seen onto YouTube. That's the fastest way. Or podcasts. One of those things, you get my drift. Okay, the second fastest way is actually to help other people grow their social media, because you're fantastically good in marketing, digital marketing, branding. You have a very, very good eye in that. So if you sell your services now, and trust me, a lot of people need this. A lot of people pay money for this, They pay good money for this because they don't know how to grow their own Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever it is. They pay someone who is better at this, and this person go and get it done overnight, whatever means necessary. Yeah. So HO, very talented. Like I said, EGHO, right? Very rarely you starve to death. You normally already have a lot of talents that you can monetize already. Okay, then what else? Let's see. DO. Okay, DO. All right, so direct officer. Okay, direct officer. This one harder to, not say no talent, have a lot of talent, but you want to get them out and create something on their own, right? And to quit something and start something on their own. I believe this one take the longest. Apart from DW DW sometimes they get nudged into it, they automatically do it. This one, quite difficult to nudge direct officer. Why? They're used to structure. They're used to having something there that they follow. That's why when you ask them to come out and do something on their own, they can start off a little bit lost at the beginning. Okay, but their talents, they do have a lot of talents. Okay, first of all, they make very good counselors, because DO love to listen to people. They genuinely like to understand people, or they genuinely are compassionate, towards other people. They sit there and listen to you. Therefore, they make fantastic counselors. Normally people go to them when they have problem, because they just sit there and listen. All right. So if you can make money out of it by throwing in a solution or two, with one of the tools that you have learned, why not? Okay, what else you're good at? Okay, you are good at anything to do with training and discipline. Okay, this one may not be physical. This one can be support, emotional support. Like you're running your own what you call this? Alcoholic Anonymous. You're running your own Alcoholic Anonymous, for example. So something like that. Okay, what else are they good at? Okay, they are very, very good in human rights, animal rights, whatever rights, human job rights, career rights, whatever this is, law and justice, number one. This one, they normally go and fight for it. Okay, so a lot of direct officer, they aspire, if they are not already, they aspire to become lawyers, because they like to fight for the rights of people. Justice, justice and equality and all these things, and getting to a clear solution, or to expose things, to see what's right and wrong. DO is very strong in that. Okay, so one of your talents here, you could write about political matters. You could write about the oppressed. You can write about or you can bring it up. This is your talent at your free time. Who knows, this one suddenly become a politician overnight, correct? Then but this politician very direct, so I don't know how long they're going to survive without other things in the chart. Okay, what else can they do really well? Franchising. Okay, they do quite well in franchising, or whether they are the franchisee or the franchisor, also can. They're actually pretty good at that. So if not, you can advise other people about these things. Your consultancy is more on structure, how to build certain things from scratch, how to start up as well. This one is buying startup and start the company. Then this one need to hire this one to, oi, tell me how to run this thing. Create the structure for me. This one doesn't care one actually. This one is I saw the potential. I'm paying money. Okay, but who's going to do it? Yeah, most likely this one. Okay, this one has to come up with a structure. So they're really, really talented in that. Okay, anything else that I missed out here? Nope. Okay, next one, indirect resource. Your highest are two. Look at main profile. I said main profile, right? I didn't say look at the highest. Did I say look at highest? Yeah, no, yeah. I said look at the main profile, which will only have one based on the formula. Okay, indirect resource. Okay, indirect resource is nice as well. Yeah, they're also very talented. Okay, because like I said, resource, they're very inquisitive. Yeah, most of them very knowledgeable. Yeah, in terms of skill set or in terms of mental or the mental strength or knowledge itself, they are very strong. Okay, so IR, your talent, yeah, metaphysics. Metaphysics, actually you're naturally talented in metaphysics. People come in and learn, you know, sometimes they learn for a year, they still find it very difficult to catch certain things. For example, indirect resource, yeah, the first sentence, second sentence, they caught it already very fast. Yeah, almost like they just breathe it all in. Somehow, yeah, just breathe the entire thing in. Okay, the keyword, because the keyword for indirect resource, yeah, is foresight. Gift of foresight. The indirect wealth is potential. They spot potential based on a certain set of realities. Yeah. But indirect resource, they may not be able to give you the facts and figures why they feel that way, but by gut feeling or by their intuition alone, yeah, intuition alone, they have this gift of foresight. Yeah, so indirect resource is like that. That's why they do very well in metaphysics. They're very, very good healers. Alternative healers are indirect resource really good. Also really good in like chiropractic. Yeah, chiropractic, they're also very good at that because chiropractic requires you to feel. You feel and then you touch and you feel again. Yeah, even though of course there is the technicalities behind it, but ultimately still either your eye or your hand needs to feel. So anything that has to do with that, indirect resource again. Okay, so they are also very good in stock market and investment. Okay, stock market investment. So I bear in mind now, next time anyone who want to help me do this, yeah, I have to check whether the chart has indirect resource or not, and not give it to someone who is Rob Wealth main profile to manage my investment. Yeah, so indirect resource much better for you. If you're choosing someone to help you do this, yeah, you might want to keep this in mind. Okay, what else they are good at? Trend analysis, sell data, because they have foresight, yeah. So they're fantastically good in creating ideas, coming up with ideas. Yeah, if you're in the you have the ability to sell them, why not? So let's say you have ideas, but you don't want to sell them. They also make very good inventors. That's where your talent is. So that means, yeah, touch wood lah. If you are being laid off from your job for some reason, just go and invent something. Yeah, spend some time, go and invent something. In fact, you make more money from that. Yeah, instead of going back into whatever job that you were doing before. All right. So they're also good in speculation. Yeah, speculation and foresight. This is their two key strengths. Yeah, Warren Buffett, sorry, who's calling Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett, main profile IR. Yeah, speculator, investor, investment. Yeah, you see, he's really good at that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Clear, yeah? Now at least you know your talents. Every single profile has a talent. Yeah, you just need to make full use of the talent. First, bring it up, yeah? So now that you're aware of the talent, step number one is to sharpen this. Sharpen it, go and do it more, gain the experience, gain the expertise so that you can monetize it better. All right? Okay, then number three, your action plan. So now that you know your talents, what are we going to do about it? Right? Yeah, what are we going to do about this? So let's take a quick look. All right. So of course, we have a short-term plan and we have a long-term plan. Pioneer is indirect wealth. We talked about indirect wealth. So indirect wealth was what? Very good at spotting the potential in people. Therefore, they are very good deal makers. They're very good in startups. buying businesses or being a venture capitalist, their idea is bigger compared to stocks and investment. Yeah, the IW, yeah, normally they are focusing on businesses. Yeah, because they focus on an entity as a whole, the big picture. Yeah, IR, indirect resource, is fast investment or a consistent investment. Yeah, it can be anything, any form of investment. They are just very interested in almost everything. Okay, so action plan. Okay, action plan. Hi, Andrew. Okay, so action plan here. So we have a short-term plan and we also have a long-term plan. All right. So why I go with the short-term plan first, yeah, is because, okay, wait, let me finish this. Okay, short-term plan is what we can do today. So I just told you 2023, a little bit rocky or a little bit uncertain. So without looking or having the time to look at all of your chart here, yeah, there's so many of you here right now. Okay, yeah, what did I do? What did I do? 1 second. All right. Okay, there's so many of you here right now. And of course, I don't have the ability or time to read every single person's parter. And therefore, I have no clue how your 2023 is going to be. But by focusing on this plan and this action plan right now, I can at least make sure, yeah, that regardless what happens, whether you want to leave, you want to change, and you are in between jobs, you know, you are transiting, and then you are also thinking of you have a job but you want to do a side gig, or you don't have a job and you don't know what to do, you can fall back to whatever plan that we talked about right now. All right. So that's why for short-term action plan, yeah, I'm going to be looking at, actually we still, the whole day today, yeah, we're going to be looking at 10 gods. So I'm going to be looking at your luck pillar. Luck pillar. Because luck pillar, okay, some of you who don't know what this is, yeah, in Chinese metaphysics, just now we looked at your 8 pillars or eight palaces. Yeah, that's why it's called Bazi, 8 characters. Okay, in the 8 characters shows your temperament, yeah, your opportunities, what's most likely your skill set and what you can do best. So that was what we're looking at. So this aspect is called the luck pillar. Yeah, luck pillar. So in luck pillar, it's almost like if this whole thing is a book of you. Yeah, it's a book of you. This 10-year luck pillars would be the chapter, because every chapter we meet different people, meet new people, new opportunities come in, we focus on different things, and also the things that we can do, yeah, are actually based on your luck pillar. Opportunities, yeah, opportunities that you could be used to or not used to, but it's definitely new opportunities. Okay, so then we are going to be looking at your current luck pillar, because this is what we can still do today, now, today. All right. So let's just use this example. So now you know your talent, yeah, you know your talent, and you see a rock wealth here. We're only looking at the top, yeah. Okay, right now we're not looking. Don't ask me this bottom part. We are not looking at this at all. No, 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 no. Scrap everything here. Nope. Only here. All right. So this is called the heavenly stem. We are only looking at the heavenly stem. Got it? Yeah. Okay. So for this example, rob wealth. So what action plan are we looking at? Okay, this one we're going to read it slightly differently. It's not your talent anymore. So in rob wealth, what do? First, get into other people's platform. Use other people's things or collaborate with other people. So let's say you had a talent. Yeah, let's see, what was your talent just now? Okay, your talent is you want to become an influencer. Let's say, yeah, that was, you are a hurting officer main profile, but right now you are going through rock wealth luck pillar. Got it? Yeah, I'm a hurting officer main profile. Okay, but I'm going through rob wealth luck pillar at the moment. So that means my talent is speaking, influencing people, yeah, emceeing, becoming brand ambassadors, KOL, KOC, yeah, all these things. I'm talented in it. So how do I start today, and how can I make sure I monetize as fast as I can? Is by rob wealth is getting on somebody else's platform or collaboration. So for a YouTuber, let's say, now I ask you to become a YouTuber and you want to talk about Sneakers, let's say, let's say you are a sneakerhead. Let's say this is your interest. I like sneakers, and my YouTube channel is predominantly reviewing all the rare sneakers or all these other sneakers. Okay, so the fastest way for you to monetize and make money out of this, you have to collab with maybe some of the sneaker platforms that you have right now, or maybe Adidas. Let's say you collaborate with Adidas. You collaborate with who else? There's so many out there. What you call that? Off-White. Yeah, Off-White. You collaborate with Balenciaga. You collaborate with whoever it is, and you say that I want to get on your platform. I want to help you do this collaboration. Okay, maybe you say, I just start off. I just go to Balenciaga and say, I want to do this with you. Do you think they will talk to me? Yeah, okay, maybe you feel like that, right? Then maybe you want to work with smaller platform first. Okay, smaller meaning there are so many platforms right now that maybe there is some platform that is selling the sneaker. So many right now online. Then you reach out to them and say, hey, I have this thing that I started. Of course, you need to start something first, and I am reviewing sneakers and rare sneakers. Do you want to collaborate with me, for example? Okay, so find people to collaborate with you, in order to do this. Okay, let's say if you are doing healing, now you're already a healer, certified healer, and you want to start. You may want to join all those Facebook groups that is talking about healing and promote yourself there. Rob Wealth, Rob Wealth is use other people's resource. This is the fastest way. If you do it on your own and you don't want to tap into other people's channel or other people's things, then it's going to be a bit difficult. All right. So Rob Wealth also means that you infiltrate, other people's channels, Facebook groups, discussion groups, anything that you can get your hands on, go in there and infiltrate. Got it? All right, nice. Janice, Rob Wealth has 2 letters and what? Yeah, RW, Rob Wealth. Yeah, Rob Wealth. Okay, then next one. So let's say you are going through, okay, we talk about Rob Wealth. Let's say you are going through, this one done, Indirect Wealth, luck pillar. Okay, Indirect Wealth luck pillar. So if you are going into Indirect Wealth luck pillar, you have to start a side gig in whatever you are good at. That means you have to start a side gig. That means let's say you were very good at, what did we talk about? Let's say resource. Okay, resource. You're very good at growing things, and you like flowers, for example. That's your talent. Arranging flowers at home, is quite fantastic. You're quite good at it. So if your Indirect Wealth already came out, you must make it into a side gig immediately. That means start a business. Whether online, offline, doesn't matter. But you have to start. All right. So Indirect Wealth is like that. Like if it's right now, you have to do it already. Because Indirect Wealth means I am making use of my side gig, or my money come from my side gig. So this is the fastest way to do it. I just drill down the talent or the things that you should do. Easier. Okay, next one. This one done. This one done. Okay, this one done. This one done. Okay, let's talk about indirect resource. Okay, indirect resource. Indirect resource is a creator. Creations. So in order to start, okay, first of all, whatever you create, you must start with a competitive edge. Start having a competitive edge over it, and of course the marketing and things like that one is naturally, of course, right? Okay, but for you to stand out, you must have a competitive edge over other people. Okay, then if you say you are a trader, okay, you are a trader. If you are a trader in this sense, for indirect resource, you must be, actually the keyword here is faster than other people. That's why we call it competitive edge, faster than other people. That means in terms of if you are trading, you must have information that is faster than other people, or different from other people, or have this competitive edge over other people. So how you do it, of course, that one requires your work, requires your participation, in that as well. Okay, so you need to go and get it done. That means you need to find more people. Yeah, you need to know more people. Okay, one moment. I just need to fix this thing. Okay. Yeah, one moment. My screen is, oops, a moment. Okay, got it done. All right, just give me a moment now. My screen turned off. One moment. Okay, let me get back to that. Okay, so next one. So just now, indirect wealth, yeah. Okay, indirect wealth, indirect resource already done. So HO, hurting officer. All right, hurting officer. Okay, why is my screen not coming up? Okay. Okay. All right. So let me go on with hurting officer first, yeah. So hurting officer is when you what you call this? Hurting officer in your luck pillar. All right. So hurting officer in your luck pillar, this is your action plan, yeah, not your profile, correct? So anything to do with hurting officer means what? You have to put it on social media. You have to make sure it's seen. You make sure it's visible. You make sure you do the marketing aspect and the branding aspect needs to go first. Yeah, it actually needs to go first. So that part is important in terms of hurting officer. All right. Okay, just give me one moment. I need to pull up the, I need to pull up the slide. So I'm actually talking while I'm trying to pull out the slide. Okay, I got it back. Thank God. Okay, sorry, my screen suddenly went blank for a while. That's why I had to plug it in again. And now it's okay. Now I got it back. All right, one moment. Hurting officer, yeah. Action plan. So action plan, as I said earlier, it's all about your marketing strategy, branding. Okay, so I like to share this about this company, yeah, because I'm very amazed with this one of the few companies or brands, yeah, that I'm very amazed with their marketing strategy. Some of you from Australia especially, yeah, if you heard of Sand and Sky, the pink clay mask. It's actually a skincare product, yeah, but I really, really admire their marketing strategy because I believe they started off the product and it helps that they have a good product. Yeah, they actually have a very good product. So what they started off, yeah, they gave it out for free to a lot of people. That means they throw money. They just throw money, do marketing only. Yeah. So they gave it to a lot of people for free. In return, they wanted them to create a video of a before and after. So like I said, lucky the product is also really, really good. Yeah, it's a fantastic product to begin with. Therefore, the visibility of the results, yeah, is so apparent on day-to-day people. And then they just use this video, and you some of you who know this brand, yeah, it went viral overnight. I believe they only took about 6 months to do this. Yeah, it could be less. 6 months or less to do this. And the company's brand name is so strong until today. Yeah, so you know their things are not cheap as well. Yeah, the price is actually not cheap, but I really admire their marketing strategy. So sometimes when you start something, you have to start with the branding first. Yeah, some businesses, they thrive that way. Actually, in period 9, a lot of them thrive this way. In fact, this is the method. This is a simplified method of companies trying to IPO, correct? Company will try to IPO, they beautify everything, beautify, and then they try to go, try to get listed, right? So this is the different, this is a larger scale of marketing, yeah. Whereas when I'm talking about Sand and Sky, it's one product and one company, yeah, trying to strengthen the brand name overnight, and they managed to do it. Yeah, so I really admire their marketing campaign. This one, hurting officer. If you're a flirting officer, you go this way. Overnight, yeah, your product or your skill or even you go viral, and then you don't have to worry already after that. Yeah, set your career path set for life. What's the brand? Sand and Sky. Sand and Sky. It's a Australian brand. Okay, all right, next one. Okay, next one, quick one. Let me see. I think officer, eating god. Okay, eating god. Okay, eating god. So whenever we see eating god, yeah, especially those of you with 7 killing, yeah, strong 7 killing, when you see eating god hurting, eating god luck pillar, then you know it's the most fantastic time, yeah, for you to get something done. Yeah, it's your breakthrough. We call it your breakthrough time frame, yeah, where you should go and get something done, which will set your career path or at least your financial path, yeah, set it like really stable for years to come. All right. Okay, so if you're going through eating god luck pillar, eating god is all about specialization. Yeah, it's also about creativity. So it can go two ways. Yeah, either you suddenly develop a very creative way to sell or buy or to carry out your what you call this, carry out your talent. For example, DW, for example, if you are direct wealth. So direct wealth, I told you about what was it about life management, financial management, yeah, or becoming a coach even, or managing someone's life, yeah. So when you see an EG come in, you suddenly get more creative about it, or you have more ideas, yeah, or you become very, very strategic about it. So of course, in order to become more strategic and to be so creative in your application, yeah, you went and specialize something, or you go and specialize something that is good for your job, yeah, or to brush up your talent. So whenever eating god comes up, yeah, your action plan for 2023, go and master that one thing that you wanted to master. All right. In return, this will bring you a lot of benefit. Okay. Next one, eating god direct wealth. Okay, direct wealth. All right, direct wealth. So just now we talked about indirect wealth. Okay, okay, HOEG, DW, okay. DW, yeah, direct wealth. Okay, so if you are going through other things and you see direct, or if you're going through, sorry, if you have other talents and you're going through direct wealth luck pillar, okay, only two things, yeah. Actually only one thing. The key word here is building foundation. Building the foundation. So that means one key thing to build the foundation, you have to build the cash flow. You have to find some way to clear cash flow or build cash flow in order to make your career path solid in the future. Yeah. First thing is maybe cash flow if needed in your business. But let's say cash flow, you say, no, my I don't really need the cash flow because it doesn't require any cash, because all I'm doing is drop shipping, for example. So I don't have any much money to put up in advance. Okay, never mind. Then direct wealth will be laying the foundation. So when we lay the foundation, yeah, it boils down to other things such as your network. Okay, we talked about skill set already, correct? Sharpening your skill set. Yeah, we also talked about the branding aspect and the marketing aspect of things. So the third very important thing here, your networking, yeah, or actually it's called building your support system. Yeah, it's not just about network. Your support system in terms of my mentors, my suppliers, my client base, yeah, the people or who are potentially your client as well. All of those fall into this part called building foundation. Okay, direct wealth. So of course, other parts is also setting everything more in stone. Yeah, that means consistency as well is another thing in setting foundation, correct? The consistency of me doing something, no surprises, client knows that my shop only opens on weekend, weekday doesn't open, or my shop knows that I only sell certain things, and then they don't have certain things. Consistency, yeah, in whatever you are doing. All right. Okay, then what else? 7 killing. 7 killing, very easy. Just go and get it done. It's time. Literally, your action plan is already saying it's time. Please go and do it. As easy as that. Okay, rob wealth. Okay, we talked about rob wealth already, just now. Okay, so other things, DO. Okay, DO. Okay, DO. Okay, DO, it just create the structure, your action plan for 2023. That means even though you are doing, let's say, marketing, digital marketing, you're selling digital marketing for other people. When we say direct officer luck pillar and create a structure, what does that mean? It means that your client needs to know what you're doing, correct? You can't just go to your client and say, I'm charging you like 5,000 a month to do your marketing, but then you just let me do it. And then the client will be like, okay, so what exactly are you doing? How do you plan to do it? And what is the return, or what's the expectation, that I should have? Nothing, don't know. That sort of thing. Your business cannot run like that, yeah? So if you are running in, you're going in direct officer luck pillar, you need to, in short, manage client expectation based on your product. That means I need some form of structure, some form of interaction with the client, comfort level with the client, this sort of thing. So whatever you are doing, you have to inject this into it. All right. Direct officer also means consistency. That means don't give up. Don't suddenly do something halfway, and then easily give up. So direct officer is that means, do it consistently. Don't stop. Just keep doing. All right. Okay, friend luck pillar. Okay, friend luck pillar is literally your network. Okay, so direct wealth just now, I did mention network, but direct wealth is actually foundation. Foundation of the company or the thing that you're doing. You need to lay the bricks and lay the foundation, which involves a number of things just now. Like I said, the branding, which is the hurting officer, the marketing, branding and marketing, the skill set, which is either the 7 killing or the eating god, and the network, which comes from friends, Friendstar. Okay, Friendstar is who I know. Where am I putting my name on? Who knows my who knows who I am? Who do I know that can open doors for me and can bring in more clients? Or bring in more leads. All right. Okay, did I miss out DR? Okay, DR, DR, okay. DR, first of all, whatever you are doing, you have to check only one thing. You have to do the numbers. You have to check the legalities, or if there's any protected data, IP or things like that, any protected data, any legal matters, and you have to check the facts and figures of whatever you are doing, DR. All right? Okay. Clear, so these are your action plan in order to get this is the fastest way for 2023 to start with these things right now. So now you know your talent, now you know what to do. Okay, so of course there is a long-term plan, but unfortunately today is a bit too short to cover every single thing. So I just told you that I'm going to be teaching Realign, which are one of the bonus here is actually called aligning your career and business to your fulfillment. So there are actually 3 secrets here, to succeed in making money on your own for a long-term plan, long-term sustainable plan. That means the exact same way I did for 16 years, of my freelancing, because I freelanced for 16 years. And in my 16 years of freelancing, there is a pattern that we follow, or there is something, there's a structure that we need to follow, in order to consistently be able to continuously freelance for 16 years. So this secret I'll be sharing during this part of the bonus, when you sign up for it, it's about let me see when, April 17th. Okay, because this one really require more time to do it. But I did share 1 or 2, I already shared it when we were talking about this earlier. All right. Okay. So far, so good. Clear, so far, so good. Yeah. All right. Any questions so far before I move on? And also drink water. Friend is network. Expand your network. When I say network, doesn't mean it's your friends, yeah, because it's friend star. Network means who you know and who will actually pick up your phone call. Enough people who actually pick up your phone call. For example, like if you know, who do you know? Let's say if you know Brad Pitt, yeah, everyone knows Brad Pitt. But does Brad Pitt know you or not, for example? And if you call, somehow have the ability to get Brad Pitt's number, yeah, or you text him on his Instagram, and will he reply you or ignore you? Yeah, that kind of thing. So who you know, yeah, and how many people you know falls into friend star. All right. Rob wealth is get on to other people's platform or use other people's resources. Use other people's resources. Yeah, very easy. Because the thing about rob wealth, if you have rob wealth, it's easier for you. Yeah, if you look at your whole chart, you're going through rob wealth and you don't have rob wealth, it's actually a little bit of a problem because then it becomes use or be used. So if you don't use other people's platform, yeah, you realize that if you have zero rob wealth, you end up losing a lot of things. Everybody take your idea, take your things, take whatever it is, yeah, from you. But the luck pillar is not meant to torture you or anything. Yeah, the luck pillar is actually asking you to learn how to stand up for yourself, learn how to say no, learn how to leverage, and always come to a win-win instead of always becoming a win-lose. Yeah, don't win-lose, must win-win. Okay, let's see. Then, okay, variations of IR5 structure. Okay, so your main structure, yeah, main structure is indirect resource. In rob wealth luck pillar, okay, so let's say some variants, indirect resource. If you are, let's use the first one, easiest one, Chinese metaphysics. So if you are teaching Chinese metaphysics or you want to do consults for Chinese metaphysics because it's IR, then in the rob wealth luck pillar, you use other people's platform. For example, you go on to example like Joey Young Group, but there are others out there also, yeah. Okay, so you could share the platform with other students who have created their own platform, which is getting more and more, yeah, out there. Or you can get into all these groups, all these other groups, yeah, that our students have created. Put your name in there, yeah. When people ask questions, then you answer. Yeah, it's not your platform, but you're using something that other people already created, for example. Okay, so second of all, let's say it's investment. Maybe it's not metaphysics, it's investment. So now investment, you want to do investing or you want to do it full time, but maybe it's harder for you to do it on your own. So when you're in the rob wealth luck pillar, you may want to group a number of people who all of you are a group of investors doing something larger, for example, because you cannot do it alone. Okay, if you're doing alone, these people will try to eat all over you. Yeah, so that's why you have to have a group of people that you can work together with, for example, or you can get onto investment platforms, or maybe there's some other form of institution out there, yeah, who do take in freelance investors or do take in this type of thing. You join someone else first. Yeah, later on you figure out what you want to do with it. Yeah, that kind of feeling. So this is the variant. Yeah, if you have IR and then you want to and then you are going through a rob wealth luck pillar. All right. Yeah. Then let me see. KC, if your luck pillar is going to change in July, how do you know your luck pillar is changing in July? Okay, luck pillar going to change in July. Okay, never mind. So I assume you're changing luck pillar this year, yeah. Okay, then yes, use the new luck pillar. Forget about the old one, because we want to do things a little bit long term. That's why I'm not using the annual. I'm using the luck pillar, because when you start something, yeah, and we want to monetize this, I want to make sure it's long term as well. Yeah, it's not just a 1 year thing and then next year I don't want to do it anymore, right? So I'm using the luck pillar, and if you're changing it, we go with the next luck pillar. Okay, let me see. What if luck pillar has 7 killing eating god? Okay, if your chart has 7 killing and eating god, doesn't matter how high, if you have it, yeah, then it's a very good luck pillar for you. Yeah, Sylvia. Okay, Janice, impact of DE in luck pillar. I just said, yeah, DE means I don't want to do. Because DE means, yeah, I'm oblivious. Either I'm oblivious or I just don't want to do, yeah. I call it the star of not wanting to do anything. Not wanting to see anything also, yeah. That means if it appear right in your face, you just like, I ignore, don't want to do it. So because it's you notice the DE is in the bottom, not in the top, yeah. In the bottom means can be controlled because it's your temperament, your personality. So I actually ignore the DE. I just tell you to ignore your feelings, ignore how you feel at that moment. If this is important to you, then you need to do it. But if you think not important to you and you don't want to do it, I cannot say anything about it as well. All right. Hey, Yong, what when both are the same, yeah, main profile and luck pillar, then you do the same thing. For example, like hurting officer and hurting officer. So that means you know your talent, yeah, is already like that. We like this, yeah. If your profile and your luck pillar is the same, this is the best time. Best time because all your talent came out in this luck pillar. So go out and do it. Yeah, don't wait anymore. All right, Karine, my main profile is friend, luck pillar DW. Launch a business to be a happy coach, but I don't understand DW. DW means, because your luck pillar is DW, yeah, you have to build a foundation. Okay, build foundation. That means don't do things halfway. Yeah? You say you want to become a happy coach, so you have to build the foundation of a happy coach. That means, okay, what is my strategy here? Okay, my client base is this big. What is my plan in order to retain this and make it larger? So the same thing like when you start in a new company. You know, when you start in a new company, what do we do? You know what? You know the word that people always say, I have to start from scratch again, yeah, in the company. Why? Because I have to get to know the people, I have to get to know the culture, I have to adapt to the culture. So now it's not adapting, you are creating these things. So you are creating the culture of your business, this side business you want to do. You need to make sure what is the billing like. Yeah, you have to make sure future billing and today, yeah, and then how to sustain and how to retain my clients or my students. All of these are building foundation. Your brand name, your reputation, this one doesn't happen overnight. It's based on your day-to-day interaction with your clients, correct? And therefore, this will in time build a solid foundation for yourself. Correct. But let's say you start off the business like, I'm not sure of this, I don't want to do that, one day open, one day close, that kind of feeling, that's not building a foundation. All right. Erwin, if the luck is indirect resource and your main profile is friend. All right. So another happy coach here. So another happy coach and your luck pillar is indirect resource. So indirect resource was your added advantage and your competitive edge, right? So that means, let's say I'm assuming that you also want to become a happy coach, because that's friend star, right? Promote happiness. Okay, so if in IR, you need to find your competitive edge. That means if there are 10 happy coaches out there, why do I want to pick you? What's different from you? You have to figure that out. You have to, IR means I have to figure out what people need and want before they even know it. So for you, this is particularly important for you because your luck and your win, yeah, at the moment, and the people who are magnetized to you want these things. That's why you have to preempt yourself, yeah, you do some research beforehand. Can you let me see, explain further, luck pillar 7 killing. Yeah, just go and do, because 7 killing means go out and do. Go out and do it, go and execute. Because 7 killing is a warrior, yeah. Warrior means don't think, just do. That means whatever your talent was that we talked about, yeah, don't think. Go and do, like yesterday. Yeah, already yesterday. Okay, let me see. Robin, luck pillar change to indirect wealth next year. Okay, which is the side gigs, and I already have 2 businesses. Do I start something new within those months or a third business? Okay, maybe you can take a quick look at your 2 current businesses and you can adapt it to the luck pillar that is coming in next year. So indirect wealth can also sometimes mean expansion. Yeah, expansion, growth. So you may want to expand those businesses and add in another entity. yeah, instead of building another business. Although it can mean there is another business, yeah, but I leave it to you to decide when the luck pillar comes in, and depends on what opportunity come in, and whether you want to do it or not. All right. If not, you can just expand, yeah, or create a separate entity. Okay. Cynthia, how about action plan for eating God luck pillar and main profile DO? Come up with creative system. Okay, so example, eating God luck pillar, your main profile DO. Okay, so main profile DO, what did we say earlier? Yeah, create system, also counseling, also making people kind of happy and that nurturing aspect part. And I give you one example. For example, let's say if eating God with DO, yeah, one of the actual real life example we can do this for, yeah, you write another Tinder program, another Tinder app, for example, or you can create another app, yeah, that actually gives people a bit more structure in whatever you're already good at right now, lah. That's the fastest way, right? Your experience, yeah, just put a system, a much better system to it, or management system to it, write an app for it. Yeah, also can. Okay. Next one. Eating God with Rob Wealth. Eating God talent, yeah. Okay, Eating God talent with Rob Wealth. Okay, this one not so nice, yeah. Eating God with talent. Because eating God is your idea, your creativity. By right, if you see, this where in Metaphysics, yeah, we give you the choice. Because eating God with Rob Wealth, if we follow traditional reading, it says all your creativity gets stolen. Somebody take your idea, take your class, take your whatever it is, yeah, they just take lah. And they take it very nicely from you, yeah, like, oh, thanks, you know, keep taking. Like, you don't need it, right? I take. Don't need it, take. Yeah, like that. So all your idea taken by other people. That's why not so nice. But if this is only true if and only if you allow it. Yeah, if you allow. So since you are aware that this luck pillar, a lot of people do that, how do we maximize it? You create more and faster than other people. Okay, one thing that you can do with this, yeah, is that because people keep taking, right? But if you run fast enough, yeah, because eating God means I'm ahead of other people as well. Because the brain is you. They may be able to take your idea today, but they cannot take the brain, right? The brain is still with you. So for you, you just keep creating. You create until they can, all they can do is just keep chasing. That's all they can do, yeah. Just chase lah, yeah. If you chase, I keep create. You chase, I keep create. Then it's just a cat and mouse thing, yeah. Forever also cannot chase me anyway. So just go faster, yeah, ahead of other people. Second of all, if you see someone that is a platform that is really good for you, it's probably time for you to take from other people rather than people always taking from you. Yeah, this for Anne, who's saying that she's in Eating God and Rob Wealth. That means people always take from you, right? It's high time you take from them. Yeah. Next time when if you feel guilty about it, your next luck pillar, you can contribute back. Never mind. Okay. But in this luck pillar is steal or be stolen from, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. We don't want to use the word steal, ask you to steal or anything. Yeah. Meaning leverage. Remember I said earlier, win-win situation. You just have to make sure it's not a win-lose all the time, because by default, this one's supposed to be a win-lose. The Eating God with Rob Wealth. Okay, make sure it's a win-win, and Rob Wealth pillar teaches you how to say no and to stand up for your value. So because you're already Eating God, yeah, I know your talents already make money. You got plenty of talents. You just need to value your talents and not give it away for free all the time. Sometimes you have to put your foot down and say, excuse me, you know, stop. I don't like it. Yeah, you have to learn how to say that. All right. Okay, next one, PM clock. How does the indirect wealth profile excel with direct officer? Put a structure. Direct officer is what you call this? Franchise. Direct officer is franchise. You're buying businesses, take a business and franchise it. Scouting. All right. Okay, let me see. What else do I have here? Okay. So many. Let me answer one or two more. France Ewing, let me see. Your main profile is direct officer, luck pillar 7 killing. I understand, just do it. but I don't have any skills in my direct officer. I just told you your skills, right? Just now, counseling, training people, training, yeah, that means literally educational training, or behavioral training, correctional training, mind training, all of those fall into direct officer. Your human rights, if you're into that, your human rights, or your side gig as a lawyer, side gig as a lawyer, or you learn law, yeah, or you fight for human rights if you want to, yeah. What else? Consultant or counselor. Consultant or counselor. You are a supporter of other people. Yeah, you are a supporter of the human race, and you like to see people do well or do good. So in fact, it's not IR, but things like metaphysics or any other tool, because metaphysics is just a tool. There can be so many other things, yeah, that helps elevate the person, makes the person much better, and upgrade of the person, gives them more structure and more decision-making power, and also to help other people who are sobbing and in pain, because you have this need, yeah, to fight on and champion for the weak. So battered women, for example, okay, how are you going to help battered women? Or how are you going to help some form of animal rights, for example? What is the tool that you're going to use? Yeah, some people, they use Chinese metaphysics. I'm using the maybe battered women, for example, only easier to talk about. So some people, they use Chinese metaphysics because they want to understand, they want to empower you. Okay, some people use the psychological aspect. That means I'm a psychologist, so I go and learn psychology, and then I help these people prep their mind. Some people, they do hypnosis, maybe, or you need to heal, you need to release. So there's so many different ways, yeah, that you can help in terms of these things, correct? So you just need to identify which one resonate with you better, yeah, and which is easier for you to learn, and then you go and do it. Yeah, so that is that talent that you need to develop first. And you have this talent. Now it's just a matter of which tool do I want to use, and more structured for me, yeah, to actually use it. And your 7 killing is go and do it now, yeah, before it's too late. All right. Okay, one last one. Let's see. Okay. Zen How, let's take a quick look. 7K profile, meet hurting officer. Actually, 7K meet hurting officer is a good thing, yeah. Opportunities are coming in. So 7 killing profile, what did we say earlier just now? Sportsman, problem solving, change management, fitness instructor, any form of problem solving. Okay, problem solving, there are three key components, right? That I told you earlier. In every problem solving, is either you are using your skill set, using selling a service that solve problem, like for example, service car, service tire, service my face, you know, that kind of thing. Service my face so that my pimples don't come out. It's also a service, yeah. Or eyelash, hair salon is also a service actually, because you have to go back. It's something you need to go back to. So these are all services that help solve a particular form of problem. And the last one, of course, is a product. Yeah, product, either one of these. Yeah, as long as it must solve a problem. And you are hurting officer, what do we do now? You have to start with branding. Same with that Sand and Sky that I talked about, yeah. Their product solves oily skin, pimples, and all these things overnight, suddenly glow. Yeah, or people who want dewy and glowy skin, yeah, apparently it works. So what did they do? They started off, yeah, they start the business, of course, the product first, and then they went on, yeah, either you talk about it first, you brand it, you market it, you go on YouTube, yeah, you go on TikTok and share. It may not be a product, it could be an idea, correct? Or it could be your fitness. Every day, yeah, I do this. Every day I teach people how to exercise. There's some of you who watch Physical 100 on Netflix. They all have YouTube channels, right? Or maybe some, or most of them have their own YouTube, or they have some their Instagram channels. Like that, start with marketing first. All right. Okay. So let me just quickly let you know, or give you some idea. So today's session, of course, it's a gist of what we are learning in Realign. Yeah, Realign. So Realign, actually, today we're talking about Bazi, right? But there's another tool called Chimen Dunjia, because whatever is in the Bazi is your roadmap or you can say your user manual, yeah. But whatever we don't like, or whatever we see that, you know, the elements that we didn't like about it, we can actually use Chiman to enhance or to open up a different door. Yeah, that's why Chiman is a strategic tool or a fixing tool. For example, if you go into a system, like me last time when I'm changing company systems, yeah, what do? We go into the company, we see what is wrong. So that is like Bazi, yeah, reading, okay, right now, what's happening, what's going, what's not going, what's running, what's not running. We map all of that down. And then when we want to change certain things that no longer works for this company, what do? We go right into the core of the system, yeah. We reprogram it. That is Chiman Dunjia. Yeah, so that's why it's a very powerful tool for internal change. So of course, the Bazi aspect is something like what we are talking about today, highlighting some of the important matters and also how to elevate your self-improvement, and also for what you can do in terms of your personal growth there for 2023. Of course, we also put in the element of feng shui because we want to enhance and open up all opportunities, even though the chart may say it's not there. That's why Chiman and feng shui are the two fixes. Bazi to analyze, right? How to fix? We fix with Chiman and feng shui. All right. So of course, the other part here is Yi Jing. Yi Jing is the wisdom part of it, or the divination or the wisdom part of it. Yeah, where we get a grand big picture of our 2023 and what to expect. Yeah, from the this one is literally like the message from the universe to tell you directly, this year you should be working on your health. This year you should actually be looking more at your career or your relationship, you know, before anything else. So the higher power here has the authority to give us the grand big picture on what we should focus on in 2023. All right. So what if there's a way or a science for you to do all this? Because remember, I told you the whole key idea of doing this, yeah, is that it's a permanent change. So that I don't have to worry the next time, yeah, when I see things coming in, I don't have to worry that 1 year come in, yeah, to take it all away again. Especially those of you who are going through rock wealth, luck pillar, yeah, and you don't have rock wealth, right? Very easily lose things over and over again. Yeah, so here, even though we are aware of these things that is coming in, we need to know and equip ourselves with tools that can overcome and overthrow some of these things. So when you know this, next time, yeah, no matter any other feng shui and astrology event that you hear, you might hear people say, oh, it's a bad year for this, a bad year for that. For you, you don't have to worry anymore. Why? Because you already know Chiman. Yeah. Okay, so of course, the last one is how to align your real purpose. The whole idea of using Chiman and using Chiman destiny chart is to find out your true purpose in this life. Just now I told you talent, yeah. Your talent may not match your personal satisfaction and your growth, or we can actually align it together so that you are doing something that you truly love and you still make money from it. All right. Okay, so this one is from last year. This is the second year I'm doing this because I got very, very good feedback from last year. And these are from all the people, yeah, who joined my class last year. In case you need more convincing. Okay, so also some idea of the things that we covered last year, because there will be a mid-year change or mid-year realignment checkpoint as well. So you see, even here, yeah, I give you this calendar at the side here, on the right in the middle. This calendar for things is to denote the things that you should be doing, because I give you the proper date and time to carry out things. So this is the commitment that I need from you, because I need you to go and do it. All the 7 killing, you ask me, right? What do you mean by do it now? Yeah, do it, do something. Create the page today. Yeah, post something today. Go and create a brand new event or a brand new content today. And I give you these proper dates to do it because we are also using the energy of the day to maximize the effect. All right. Okay, so of course you will be trained in 4 powerful Chinese metaphysics tools for the price of less than 1. All right, so to be frank, this is a steal because you cannot put a price to your personal growth and your personal empowerment. Okay, so to before that, in return, you will gain deep, meaningful coincidences. Yeah, you notice that your life, when we use Chiman especially, and when we train up your Chiman, things get more in line. You know, that you show up somewhere, yeah, and suddenly at that right point in time, you're just in the right place at the right time. Meaningful coincidences. And you start to realize all your relationship, yeah, suddenly become better with anyone, whether it was your bosses, your colleagues, yeah, your family members, they suddenly start to become a lot better. So of course, lasting change, inner fulfillment, and never ever lose yourself again in case anything happens on the outside. Yeah, we are already anchored within. All right. Okay. So this class is 6 to 8 of March. So the cost of it, yeah, your energy exchange here is only 397 US dollar. So definitely there is a mid-year realignment checkpoint. Okay, so my team just told me that this date might change. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I fought very hard, yeah, to keep this date. I fought very hard to keep the 6 to 8 of March, yeah. But I might have to, in return, I might have to give in the August date. So the August might be 1 week later after this. Okay, I have to come back to you. I'll get back to you, yeah, regarding this the August mid-align checkpoint date. Okay, then of course, this one was the bonus that I was talking to you about. In addition to this, I'm also adding another separate course here, align your career and business to your fulfillment. So these are for you who want to start your business, or even though you are running your business right now, yeah, but you feel like it's heading nowhere. No point heading nowhere, yeah. So once and for all, you might want to find out how to align this together. Okay, this will be in 17th of February. So the entire course here, yeah, is the value of it, yeah, is over 1,000 US dollars. But because we are throwing in bonus 1 and bonus 2 for you for free, you only need to pay 397 US dollars. Right? So this what you call this course, we are closing the registration very, very soon. Yeah, because the class is going to start, yeah, on the 6th, very, very soon. So this is the last few slots that we are taking in right now, because once in a while I get a lot of people still texting me and say, Mindy, is it closed yet? Mindy, is it closed yet? I say, you better sign up now, yeah, before I close it. So we're going to close it very, very soon already. And we still have a couple more slots available for you guys. All right. So my team here is, I have my team here to help you with anything to do with the timing or the payment. Yeah, you can reach out to them. All right. Okay, so let me see. All right, so I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Yeah, and I'm learning about this part, yeah, monetizing your talent together with Bazi. As I said earlier, it's something that I'm very, very passionate about, and something that I'm very keen to train and talk more, yeah, this year about this, because I think it's very, very important for 2023, and also when we move on to period 9, because my feeling is that everything is going to be moving towards how I've been dealing with my career for the past 16 years, freelancing. Yeah, so I want to equip everyone with this so that regardless of whatever happened on the outside, we give you back the freedom of choice. Yeah, I want to train you to a point. I want you to be ready to a point where you are in a stage where you can say, if I want to quit tomorrow, I can quit. If I want to keep my job, I can still keep it. If I want to keep my job and do something else, I can still do it. Yeah, if I don't want to do anything, I just want to take a sabbatical, I can choose it. Yeah, we give you back the power, and this is the key reason for doing Realign, because we are empowering you, giving back the choice and the freedom of your time back to you. All right. So I hope to see you back in my class. I hope to see you in my class in a couple of days' time. Quick shout out to my team for assisting me today, and for all of you, yeah, sharing your 2 hours with me. I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.